Welcome to StenchCast.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to StenchCast. We are your hosts, Pench.
And Smench.
And tonight, you're probably going to hear my dog Raven making a lot of noises, like just then. Her and Ellie are playing in my yard, and for some reason that Raven, when they play, insists on being as loud as possible. So, you know. But anyway, keen-eyed viewers will notice that I'm not playing Warhammer Space Marine 2 today.
Yeah.
And that's because the Minecraft server, Oak Ridge Valley, this beautiful place that me and Joe have created, mostly Joe, is finally back. Joe, why don't you take us through that series of events that led to the server being down and then back?
Yeah, so basically, this isn't the first time, obviously. I mean, I'm a complete incompetent fool. So, trying to run a Minecraft server is apparently next to impossible because, fuck you, that's why, is what I've learned. And, basically, back in March was our last, 2-week Minecraft phase that we had, where we were playing on the server all the time, having a grand old fun adventure. And then, we lost our little, what is it? It's not inspiration, but,
2-week Minecraft phase.
Yeah, basically, there's a specific word I was thinking of, but I can't think of it anymore for some reason. But yeah, we lost interest in our 2-week Minecraft phase. It was over, and that was that. We come back. Oh shit! I almost just fucking died. I'm fine. But yeah, we come back. It was like 2 weeks ago, I think, and we were like, all right, let's finally beat the Ender Dragon. Originally, we were waiting for other people to get on, give them a chance to get geared up and go after the Ender Dragon, but as we should have expected, but Grant, I really didn't. I still had hope, but I should have expected. No one got on and played at all, so we just said, fuck it, we're gonna beat the Ender Dragon finally. And we did. We got on, we beat the Ender Dragon, and it was like, let's freaking go. And then I think it was like the next day, I decided, you know what? I want to go do the freaking end cities. And I bridge up, or I build up, I build my staircase up, I throw an Ender Pearl through, and then my game crashes. Okay, great. Maybe it's just a fucking little one-off goofy, silly sort of thing. Open the game back up, boot up into the world, immediately crashes before, I see the world for a frame and then it's gone. Okay, well, I don't know what the fuck's going on. So I'm just going to load a backup because I have the server backing up every so often. And I was like, okay, let me load a backup. So I load this backup. Okay, start the server. There was an error. It didn't start. Never started. Okay, maybe there was a one-off little error. Yeah, it does happen sometimes. It just very occasionally it'll just not work, and you just have to do it again. And it's like, oh, okay, now I'll work. Actually, I think I just needed a second chance to decide I wanted to work. So hit start again. This doesn't fucking turn on. Okay, great. Now the server's broken. Now I need to find out what was going on. After trial and error, many tribulations, I found out the cause was I was missing a whole folder in the server directory, which was, I think, the library folder, whatever the fuck. And the way to fix that was I had to completely reinstall the version of Forge, or a new version of Forge, into the server. And so I did that, and alright, the server's fixed, it's back online, let's go. Let's get back in the game. Go into the boot up Minecraft, go into multiplayer, click on the server. No, you're not allowed to do that. Yeah, fuck you. is basically what it said. It didn't say that exactly, obviously, but one can infer from the message I was given that it wasn't going to work. Great. Now I have a new problem on my hands. Can't connect to it, so I turned to the thing that we use to connect to the server, which is Playit, playit.gg. I was using an unofficial mod by some guy who made it into a mod because it's usually a plugin, and if you don't know modding Minecraft, you don't know what the fuck I'm saying. But yeah, just take me at my word, I guess. And I was like, okay, well, let's see what's the problem with it. Um, and I forget what I was trying to do, but after many trials and tribulations with that, again, um, I figured out that the unofficial mod I was using was an out-of-date version, and that because I backed up or I loaded a backup of my server, I had to reconnect, play it, and since it was an older version, I couldn't reconnect it because they no longer supported that version, and that was the issue I was having, and why no one could connect. And so, fast forward a couple days, and me and Jordan, we have a little hangout, get together, just chilling. And I show him the computer, and I show him what exactly I'm working with, because most of the time
And I fixed it immediately. I took one look at it, snapped my fingers, slapped my dick on the keyboard.
Yep.
And the server worked again.
The monitor. Yep.
Yeah,
Pretty exactly how it happened. I'm getting my fucking shit kicked in with these fucking shulkers.
Maybe don't do that.
Because they're all like lower, and I can't see them, and they're just shooting up at me, and I can't deflect everything, and I just get infinitely hit and pranked. It's evil. I got one of them. But yeah, had an epic, funny hangout, get together, and I showed him what I was working with, and he found out that in his little Google searching and stuff, trying to help me debug this, he found out that there was a official mod that turned the plugin into a mod. And so I was like, okay, let me download that. Downloaded it. And I was like, okay, this is looking promising. Let's, I think this might work. I get the little login code, which is the like server address basically, and I plug that in, and I'm like, okay, let's see if this shit works. Spoiler alert, it fucking didn't. Of course it didn't. Why would it work?
It was progress, though.
It was sort of progress, because it didn't work. It was giving some sort of error, like packet, fucking illegal packet sent, and shit like that, as if there was like some sort of mod incompatibility or something. And after multiple hours of troubleshooting today, I have finally figured out what was the whole issue with it, and I've thus fixed it, which is now why we're playing, and that was the mod itself, actually. So I was going through fucking all this Google shit, going through all the like Reddit threads, all the fucking GitHub forums, all this shit, and figured out that the Play It Companion mod, which is the mod it was, is also outdated. And it just doesn't fucking work for like most computers, because it like locks a certain setting that you need to change, and it doesn't let you change that, and so you can't do anything. And yeah, it's a fucking big old piece of shit. So the solution was I deleted that, and I installed Play It onto the server computer, which I did try prior as one of these solutions, and it did not work. But I installed it with a different method this time, which was through. Apparently there's an app store on the like little desktop I get, like when I in the browser, and there's a Play It app on the there's like multiple Play It apps, but there was one specific one that I had to download. But it's a Play It app that you just download to the computer, which actually works. And so I got that. Actually, originally it didn't work. I downloaded it. I got the key. Or the server address. Typed it in. Wasn't working. Okay, great. And then I went through some more like fucking shit on the internet and found out. Okay, the next thing I needed, or the way to fix this is I need to download this specific like fix mod that like you can download on CurseForge or whatever. And so I go into CurseForge. And there is just no mod that is named that at all, not even remotely. So, okay, great. I can't fucking do that now. So instead, I just go through and I downloaded like 5 different fucking random mods, which I think like 2 of them weren't even didn't have anything to do with like fixing the server. It was just like more cool mods that I wanted to add to the server. But there was at least like 3 just fix mods that fixed a bunch of miscellaneous random shit, conflictions between mods and everything, all the sort. And then finally, oops, I actually reloaded my shaders somehow. Accidental hotkey. But finally, after hours of debugging, the server is back up once more, and will probably be down in the next like few months again with a new problem. Then I'll have to spend hours debugging.
Well,
Once
there's
more.
also the possibility that that won't happen and it'll just be up and functional.
One can only hope.
And that would be fucking awesome, you know?
Yeah. Well, actually, after I did get the server up online, I got the both of us on the server and joined and updated some mods and stuff. And it was like, all right, everything's working perfectly. And then after like not even 10 minutes of gameplay, the server crashes.
Yeah,
So,
and it keeps doing that
it just
again
kept
and
doing
again.
which I did. I found a fix for it. The error I was getting was something with like tick speed and shit, so I just
Yeah.
like turned off the like limiter or whatever on the server, and then I still crashed after that, but it was because I went through the end portal to get to the end cities with the Ender Pearl. There's apparently I don't know what's causing it, but if you try to throw an Ender Pearl through it, it just crashes the server. So we're just gonna have to never do that, I guess. But as long as we don't do that, and probably other miscellaneous shit, we should be fine. It should never crash, hopefully. Fingers crossed.
I mean, we have the waystone to the end city now, so I mean, it's it's not the worst thing ever.
No, not at all.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm extremely happy that the server's back up.
Absolutely.
Joe actually got a nice little therapy session, I'll call it, and we'll explain. I'll have him explain why. Because I have the world download for this world, and I have it in just a single player host. I don't know. But I can explore it in creative and whatnot. I don't make any additions to it. I like to leave it exactly as it was when it was saved. But I was just kind of exploring it and being like, yeah, I miss all this. And I was streaming my screen for Joe, and it made him feel a little better.
Yeah.
But, before I let you hear that whole story, I think I would like to talk about a game that is near and dear to our hearts that is not Minecraft. And that
Portal
is...
2. Just the wrong Valve game.
Immediately... The wrong Valve game? What?
Well, I mean, like, of our favorite Valve games, the wrong favorite Valve game.
My first thought immediately was Gladys shit-talking us. Like the fucking... What are you doing? I want you to stop. But no, that game is Five Nights at Freddy's. And recently, Five Nights at Freddy's just got a pretty insane like massive amount of news, and that news is actually. Do we want to get started on the end farm?
I will at some point.
Okay. So I came to the end, and I don't actually know why I did that, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Yeah, because I gotta look up a tutorial to do it.
Okay. Well, either way, so a couple announcements were made recently. One of them is FNAF World, the worst received game in the entire series, is getting a sequel.
Finally.
And that FNAF Security Breach, which I'd say is probably the second worst received game in the series. Which, it sucks to say that because I don't think Steel Wool is a bad company. I think that they do some really good work, and I know, just based off of how insanely detailed all of their models are, that, like, they are extremely passionate about the property. I'm gonna turn this down because the rain is really fucking loud. But Security Breach sucked. It's kind of just a fact of life that Security Breach was not a good game at all, not even remotely. But Security Breach is also getting a second game. It's getting a sequel. I don't really care about either of those things. I'm kind of excited for FNAF World 2. I did not care for the first game, and I still kind of refuse to play it. I just don't really have any interest in it. But I think I will play FNAF World 2. Especially if it's free. That would be really cool.
Indeed.
But God
damn it.
The other absolutely insane piece of news that I am much more invested in is
Poop stock.
Yep, Poop stock just went up 80 points. If you want to invest in Poop stock, you should do it right now. While
Use
you
our
can,
code
while it's
STEM
hot.
to check out.
Yep. Your iron blocks are still here.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take them.
Go ahead.
Oh, and you have a waystone here too. Epic.
Yeah. That was the original one, and then I just left it because I didn't give a fuck anymore. I just want to go to the end city.
Yeah. But Five Nights at Freddy's is getting a real life pizzeria location, and it's supposedly going to be more like less of a like pizzeria and more of just a horror experience. But it's going to be real. FNAF will be real in 12 months, probably.
In 12.
In 12.
FNAF will be real in 12.
Someone posted an image, like, replying to that. It was the FNAF will be real in 12 minutes.
Yep.
But it was FNAF will be real in Jersey or some shit. Which, that's where it's going to be, which is quite the hang-up for some people. Yeah, and I understand that. Jersey is kind of the asshole of America.
It's like the best place ever.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Even Jack in the Box hates Jersey. Ever seen the ad where it's like, Philip, I want you to go to Jersey and learn everything you can about Philly cheesesteaks. And he goes to Jersey, and then he comes back. And then when Mr. Jack off in the box comes back, he calls for whatever the fuck his name is. I don't think it's Philip, but he calls for Philip, and Philip comes out. He has like a mullet and a tracksuit, and he's like, "Hey, Jackie!" I love that commercial. I love Jack in the Box commercials.
Yeah, they're really good.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be in the American Dream Mall.
Brain numbing.
Got hit with the fucking stupid ray. But yeah, the location is going to be at the American Dream Mall in New Jersey, and I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to make the trek to Jersey, and the server's dead.
Alright. wasn't cool.
Awesome. But
Why
I'd be
did you
lying if
do
I said
that?
I didn't want to make the trek to Jersey when that location opens, because apparently they will have the actual, like, they will have animatronics there. It sounds really neat. And I think that it would be really cool to witness someone
everywhere.
hoisting their little brother into the mouth of Fred Bear. And then
Light
Markiplier
at 26.
in the crowd. Well, it'll probably be 2027, so it's not entirely crazy to say that
27.
Markiplier will be able to say, "Was that the bite of 27?" Yeah. So I'm excited for that possibility.
Indeed.
Let's see how much got reverted.
Oh, fuck.
Oh
I'm right in
my
front of a
God.
shulker.
I'm all the way back at the fucking... Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, we gotta fix that. The reverting is very annoying.
Yeah, I
feel
no
like it
idea
did
what happened
not
that time.
revert that far before.
That's because before, like, there was no further point to go back to. Because we just started the server up again.
Well, no, I mean, like, it would revert back when the hopes of everyone getting on were still a thing, when the server had, like, just begun. But it would be, like, 5 minutes.
Okay.
That feels like it was much longer than 5 minutes.
I don't know.
But, yeah, so that's pretty fucking huge. I know 10-year-old me would be losing my fucking mind if he would have heard that news.
Relog.
So that's insane.
In case.
At the same time, news for another game that is very near to me. Joe doesn't care about it so much. And that is GTA 6. I am extremely excited about this game. I am not a fan of the extremely anti-consumer bullshit that is being engaged in.
As per usual.
I just... How do I say this?
Who?
There are people who have died and we're looking forward to GTA 6 and don't get to play it now. Because they're dead.
Yeah.
And I think I owe it to those people to play it. So the iron blocks are gone.
Yeah. The world didn't go back in time, you did.
Yeah. I was on my way to your base to put them in one of your chests.
You didn't have to return them, honestly.
I know, but... Still.
Keep whatever's left. There's it's a monument to the dragon still.
There's nothing left.
Well, that's alright.
There's a sandstone pillar reaching up towards the heavens, and that's about it.
That's fine. That's all. That's all we need, really.
Yeah. I have the waystone again, so that's nice. So GTA 6 got some pretty interesting news recently. If you are at all involved with the GTA 6 subreddit, you are no stranger to people who are... They need to be locked up in a mental institution, quite frankly. Constantly theorizing every time Take-Two has an earnings call that they're going to announce something either on the day of that earnings call or the day before. Never happens. It has never happened. Except this one time. They had their final earnings call before GTA 6 comes out for this fiscal year. And the day of that call, they announced, hey, we're having an extended reveal on the 27th of August. And it's going to be on Netflix for the first 6 hours. A lot of people are really upset about this, about it being a timed exclusive. I don't know. I have a hard time being upset about it. I need to look, actually, and see what day the 27th falls on, because if it's if it falls on the day that I think it does, I won't even be able to watch it when it comes out anyway, because I'll be in class. Whereas, I'm losing my mind. So that's a Thursday, so I will be out of class by that time. But, considering that I already have access to Netflix via... Actually, I think my university offers free Netflix accounts.
Damn.
But also my roommates all have Netflix anyway. We have one of them hooked up to the TV that we use in the living room of our townhouse. I'm not too upset about it. I do think it's stupid. I saw some people complaining about how if you want to see it in 4K on the day of, then the only way that you'll be able to do that is by Netflix. And to do that, you have to pay $14 or $24, I forget, because something about YouTube not having 4K, I don't know. And Netflix's highest tier being the only one that allows 4K streaming.
Oh,
disconnected.
Relog a good time.
Yeah, I'd say.
Oh wait, did this one actually generate a crash report? That'd be nice.
But nope.
Fuck me, I guess.
I can kind of understand it, but that complaint is kind of stupid to me. I'm not justifying it. I do think that it's scummy. But it's not an inconvenience for me, so I have a hard time sympathizing with it 100%. And again, I am very, I'm very against anti-consumer practices. I think I've made that very clear on my numerous rants about 343 Industries, which is now Halo Studios, Ubisoft, EA, what have you. But
we back.
Good. This is GTA 6. I have a hard time. I know this is going to be bad for the gaming industry moving forward. But what the fuck am I going to do about it? The deal's already gone through. It's not like I can go back in time and go to Strauss Zelnick and be like, hey, no matter how much money Netflix gives you, do not accept. I don't know.
Okay. That's your thing, man.
Yeah. It's happening regardless. Jason Schreier is a pretty well-renowned game journalist, and he's one of very few game journalists that you can actually trust when it comes to reviews or opinions or outlooks on studios. Paul Tassi is another one I think that you can trust. I think he's been pretty good about not being a shill. I don't know. I don't follow a lot of game journalism, but at first I was kind of upset about it, and then I watched his video on it, and I kind of agree with what he said, which is that yeah, it kind of sucks, but pick your battles. What are you gonna do about it? If you have Netflix, then watch it. If you don't, then watch it on YouTube 6 hours later. Yeah, I don't know. In other news, though, tomorrow, at the time of recording this, Helldivers 2, which is a game I haven't played in quite some time, is getting a Warhammer 40k crossover, and it's about time. It got announced a couple months ago, and I think everybody knew it was coming because Helldivers 2 shares quite a large amount of its fans with 40k. And I think at the very beginning, when they first started doing, when they first released the Killzone stuff, I think that Arrowhead had said something about oh yeah, we would love to do a 40k crossover someday. That's really high on our priority list. And I don't like Arrowhead nearly as much as I did when the game came out. I think that they have proven themselves to be a pretty shitty dev studio. But they're not nearly as bad as like any of the others that I've mentioned thus far. So, you know. But when it comes to the actual content of the War Bond, I'm not crazy about it. I don't think that it is anything super special, to be honest with you. The armors look kind of bland. I'm gonna go into some nerd shit, and one of the two viewers here will not understand a fucking word I'm saying. They chose the Cadian Kasserkin for the two armors, both of them. And what I thought was going to happen was that they would choose two regiments, one for the heavy armor and one for the light armor. I thought Cadian Kasserkin would be the heavy armor, and that the light armor would be something like Steel Legion, the Armageddon Steel Legion, or the Death Corps of Krieg. I was hoping for Death Corps of Krieg. I really like the Death Corps. I know they're subject to a lot of like chud Redditor memes, like, oh, shovel, happy gas mask noises.
Redditor.
Yeah, Shudder. I know, but I actually read the Krieg book, and I'll be moving on to Siege of Vrax soon once I finish the next book that I'm on, which I'll talk about here in a minute. So I'm not someone who just gets all of my lore from like fucking AI generated YouTube shorts. I know my shit. And upon learning as much as I have about the Death Corps of Krieg, with Colonel Yurton and I can't remember the name of the hive that they're battling for in like the present day section of the book, but and like the current day Death Corps of Krieg, and even this is what I didn't expect. The book even goes into how the Death Corps of Krieg are bred. Spoiler alert, they're fucking test tube babies. They're poured out of a fucking tube. And so are their horses. So, if you've ever wondered how a planet like Krieg, which is for all intents and purposes dead, produces so many fucking soldiers every tithe, that's how. They're basically artificially grown in something called the Vitae womb. That's neither here nor there. I wanted the Krieg for the light armor. To me, that made a lot of sense. But they chose to do Kasserkin for both armors. I don't really get it, but alright, cool. The regular, like, Cadian shock troop armor looks fine. I think it's fairly well done. It's the mine thrower armor that I don't like at all. They patched up a little bit based on feedback, because I wasn't the only one. A lot of people said that the armors looked plasticky and kind of unfinished. And so they detailed them up a little bit in the most recent trailer that they dropped, which was today. And they do definitely look better, but the front plate for the mine thrower still just kind of looks odd to me. Do you have a bed accessible to you, Joe?
I'm in the end. You're good.
Oh, is it? Okay, sick.
Yeah. If we're not, you only have to sleep if you're in the same dimension.
Epic.
Or in the overworld, that is.
Yeah. But, yeah. And then when it comes to the weapons, we're getting the Hell Gun, aka the Hotshot Las Gun, which is just a more powerful version of the regular Las Gun. What's funny about it is there's been sort of a outrage about a recent design choice made by Games Workshop in which they changed las guns from firing red beam, I can't say projectiles because they're lasers, but red laser beams to yellow like blaster bolts, like Star Wars blaster bolts. And I get it. I don't like it either, but all of the Warhammer games that I play still use the red laser beams for las guns, so I don't really care right now. But in Helldivers, that makes sense, because all of the laser weapons in Helldivers are yellow bolt weapons. Blaster bolt weapons. I don't remember what I was going to do for the server. I've just been kind of wandering around aimlessly. I think I know. Do I have... Yes.
We fucking evil guys. Yeah, baby.
But anyway, the weapons, like, the hotshot lasgun is neat. It's not a backpack weapon like it is in 40k. It's also not a support weapon, which I don't mind, but I kind of would have preferred that it was a backpack weapon, just out of accuracy. I don't know. I like the look of the hotshot lasgun. With the backpack. Where's the... There it is. As for pretty much everything else, I'm not a fan at all. I don't like the melt-a-mine. I think it's stupid. Especially, like... Joe, can you imagine if, instead of pipe bombs and Molotovs in Left 4 Dead, you had mines that you threw in a horde shooter?
Yeah. Pretty evil.
It'd be terrible. Like, that wouldn't be something that would even be remotely worth it.
Yeah.
So, I have a really hard time seeing how, like, so with mines, we have mines in the game already, and you call them in via stratagem, and they drop in a hell pod, and a shit ton of them are thrown around the area surrounding that hell pod.
No.
Makes sense. For a horde shooter game, like, that's a pretty good solution to how to do mines. And have them actually be effective. This one replaces your grenade. It's a singular throwable mine in a horde shooter. I can't wrap my head around that. That doesn't make sense to me. But it is what it is. And then you also have the bolt pistol, which everyone knew that there was going to be a bolter in the game for this war bond. No one's surprised by that. I'm happy about it. I'm not, like, crazy excited about it, but I am happy about it. What else was there? I don't remember if there were any other weapons. But yeah, the detail on the armors is cool. They have the little Cadian gate symbol on them, which is neat. I didn't expect them to do that. Because it is, you know, it's a uniquely 40k thing. Why are you hitting me? Alright, dude.
Prank.
I'm holding gold, but they're not accepting the fact that I'm holding gold. Do I have to be wearing gold?
I think you have to be wearing gold, yeah.
Okay.
If you throw gold at them, they'll stop and pick it up.
Oh, yeah, but I doubt that'll stop them from attacking me for the entire time that I'm there.
Oh. Fine.
Ugh. I don't know. Fuck it. I don't need the funny ancient debris right now.
It's so sad. I found a pickaxe that's like perfectly enchanted, but it has fortune, not mending.
Yeah.
Or silk touch is what I meant, not mending. It does have mending.
Wait, it does have mending? Or,
yeah, it does have
mending.
mending.
It does have... Okay, so then it doesn't have silk touch.
No silk touch, no.
I see. Yeah, I'm not crazy about it, but I already have a bunch of super credits saved up from grinding a while back, so I won't have to spend any money on it. I'm fine with, you know, getting it. Yeah. As for the new book that I got, it's a book that I've been wanting for quite some time, but is very expensive because it's out of print. It's called Hell's Reach, and it's the story of how the Black Templars assault the planet Armageddon, specifically the hive city of Hell's Reach on Armageddon. The Black Templars assaulting against the orcs. And it's really fucking cool, and I really like it so far. I found a copy for $40 on Amazon, and I ordered it only to find out later that night that it was the Spanish edition. And then I looked at the English edition, and it was still $110. For the paperback, by the way. But I found out that in 2017, Games Workshop's library service, the Black Library, printed a omnibus, which is a compilation of books, called Legends of the Wa, which is all about orcs. And in that omnibus is the entirety of the Hell's Reach book, just smack dab in the middle of it. For $16. So I bought that. Fucking steal. $110 book for $17. I'll fucking take it.
And other books.
Yes. Where is it? I have it right here. I don't remember exactly how many are right here. 1, 2.
That was like the perfect amount of reverb
6.
on the fucking shulker noise.
Yeah, I like the reverb in the end. In the little towers. But, fuck, what was it? But yeah, $17 copy of Hell's Reach. I'm happy about it. I've started reading a little bit of it. I don't even think I've gotten to the second chapter. But I'm going to save it for when I go back to college on the 24th. Because I enjoy reading on campus. It's very relaxing. And I want things to read. I still have 2 more Warhammer books to read after this, and then the other 5 fucking stories in the omnibus. So I'm good for reading material for quite some time. But one of them is a Horus Heresy book as well, so... But, yes, I am very happy with what I've read so far. I have read some of the hardest fucking lines I've ever read in this book. And also, it's really neat to experience a piece of media that is from the perspective of the Black Templars rather than a Guardsman regiment or the Ultramarines or the Blood Ravens or whatever. Whatever. It is nice to finally have some representation of my favorite chapter. But yeah. Joe.
Yeah.
What exactly was it preceding the Minecraft server that had you so upset?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm good, actually. I want to just keep that to myself for this time. No, but so there was a little bit of a pretty goddamn large oopsie that happened not too long ago. So it all started on Friday, and it was a pretty normal Friday. I woke up. I had actually taken a shift for our buddy Mad Max that day. It was a 4 to 7, and before that shift, I was like, you know what? I'm kind of in the mood for a little bit of Sims 4. I want to play some Sims 4. Haven't played in a little while. Let's boot her up. So boot up the Sims 4, and I believe I've talked about this before on Stench, but I have most of the Sims 4 DLC, and I was given it all for free, totally legitly, totally. And my totally legit well, actually, I have all that DLC, but when I open it up again on this Friday afternoon, I was like, you know what? All right, I saw that they added a bunch more, as they do, EA. And of course, they're all like $20, $30, $60. A bunch of whole new DLC. I'm like, okay, well, I kind of want that. And so I went to my totally legit plug for Sims 4 DLC. And I was looking around trying to see where I could find the DLC at. And I noticed that the totally legit plug is gone. Is no more. The website that I was going to is gone. The guy got bullied off the internet for some fucking reason. I don't remember why. And took everything down.
Man, it was another Terraria calamity situation.
Yeah. No, I don't
Did you
think
hear
it
about
was
that, by the way?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
unfortunate.
don't think
Anyway,
it was-
continue.
Yeah, it was definitely wasn't as intricate as that. This was just one dude.
Just
But yeah,
one
so I
guy,
was like,
one
okay,
dude.
well, that's gone. So, next best thing. I gotta go find myself a new totally legit plug on the internet for Sims 4 DLC. And so that's what I set out to do. I was looking around, downloading some random files that I definitely shouldn't have been just randomly downloading. And lo and behold, I landed myself a Trojan virus on my computer. How wonderful, how great. And so that wasn't cool. No DLC for me. No totally legit plug. Only totally legit virus plug. And so that was awesome. That was cool. That was great. And if my first mistake was opening Sims 4 that day, my second mistake was trusting Windows Defender. Because I go through... I didn't even realize my music was paused. I gotta restart that. Yeah, I go through and I'm looking at Windows Defender. I'm like, okay, scan. Because I originally noticed whenever my browser kept closing over and over again when I would open it, and I was like, okay, well, that's not supposed to happen. So I have a virus now. My music's still not start. What the fuck? Okay, no, there we go. Sorry. Ugh. I was like, okay, well, that's definitely not supposed to happen. I have a virus. Awesome. And I go into Windows Defender. I'm like, okay, do scan. It's like, yeah, we found a Trojan. Okay, cool. Get rid of it. All right, we got rid of it. All right, well, that was pretty easy and simple, I guess. All right, the Trojan's gone. We're good. So, oh shit, I just looked at Enderman. He has to die now. It's like that virus had to die. And unlike Windows Defender, I actually killed that Enderman. Because Windows Defender didn't do jack shit to the virus. And if you know anything about Trojan viruses, you know, the first thing you want to do upon getting a Trojan virus is disconnecting your computer from the internet and getting rid of it immediately. And I didn't know that at the time, so I didn't disconnect from the internet. I just got rid of it as soon as I could. And I don't know if that was my issue, or Windows Defender just really is that bad, but it didn't get rid of the virus. So I thought it did. I thought I was in the clear because I did a second scan after that one, and I was like, okay, well, you know, it says we're clear. It says we're clear, so I guess we're good. And I forgot about it. I let it sit and forgot about it. I went to work, left my computer on, connected to the internet for like 4 hours straight, and lo and behold, I get home, and I find out, oh, that didn't get rid of it. Because when I got home, I did another scan. I was like, okay, well, I'm paranoid that it might not be gone, or it might not be, yeah, gone. It might not have been gotten rid of properly, and I'm glad I was paranoid because it was in fact not gone. Because I did another scan. It was like, yeah, the same thing's back, and I'm like, okay, well, why didn't you get rid of it? Turns out there's a deep scan function on the Windows Defender, so I'm like, okay, cool. I guess I have to do this now. I do the deep scan function on the Windows Defender, and as that's going, that takes quite a while. That's like, it was like 2 or 3 hours. I don't remember the exact amount of time, but it was quite a while for that scan to go. And as it's going, I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna go sit down, boot up my Switch, and I watch some YouTube while I wait for that to go. And as I'm watching YouTube, I look down at my phone. Oh, I have a little email. Cool little email. That's neat. Let's see what this email is all about. Open it up. Your password and email have been changed for your Steam account. And that was probably like the most scared I think I've ever been in my entire life. My heart sank.
Yeah.
That was like, I was completely overwhelmed with fear at that point. That was like, my life was flashing before my eyes. So I started naturally shitting my pants, both metaphorically and not metaphorically. I was literally shitting myself. It was everywhere. And I'm like, okay, well, fuck, this is bad. This is bad. I gotta change all my passwords. I didn't realize, like fucking shit, like everything's fucked. I gotta reset everything. So I go through. I'm resetting all my passwords. I did look into it. Thankfully, like, thank fucking God, the Steam account It was an old Steam account that had like nothing on it. There was like no games or anything. It was an old Steam account that I didn't remember the password for. And it wasn't my actual main Steam account that has all my games and everything on it. So I was like, okay, thank fuck. So I'm changing all my passwords, Steam, Google, everything. Because I'm signed into everything on my computer, so I know that like whoever got the virus, whoever made the virus, just has fucking everything on my computer. So my dumbass left it on and connected to the internet, thinking it was gone, but it wasn't. So, I mean, that's a lesson to everyone out there listening. If you get a virus, get immediately unplugged from the internet and do like scans and shit, and make sure it's gone before you connect back to the internet, because your shit will be taken.
Especially like this was an AI like controlled thing. So like it can happen in an instant. Joe, like I think you got very fucking lucky that
Absolutely. No, definitely.
that it didn't.
It could have been far worse.
Yeah, it could have been infinitely worse. Like if you have autofill, if you use autofill for Google Chrome or any other browser, boom, your passwords gone. Those are immediately taken and changed. Like this is one of the worst possible fucking viruses you can have. I've had a browser hijacker Trojan virus before, and thankfully those are very easy to deal with, and you don't even really have to disconnect from the internet if you have one. You probably still should, but what it does is it changes your default browser so that way you think that, oh, well, that's weird, but probably nothing's wrong. And you type in all of your passwords again to your accounts because you're on a different browser now. You don't have the passwords anymore. You have to re-log in. And then they log all those passwords, all those keystrokes, everything, and that's how they take your information. This was just straight up, oh, I'm taking everything that you're logged in on currently.
Yep.
So, like, if Joe would have had his social security number on anything, he's fucked. He's just fucked.
Yep. So, yeah, that was pretty awful. And after changing all my passwords, I go back to my computer. The deep scan, the Microsoft Windows Defender deep scan, has concluded. Let's see the results. Oh, yeah, there is a fucking shit ton of files. Not just one, not one little doohickey. There's a bunch of files that are evil and need to be gone. Okay, get rid of it. Tell it to get rid of it. And it's like, okay, well, that's it. You know, it had to have got rid of it that time. That was the deep scan, right? That scanned everything. I got all of it, and it's gone forever because I told it to get rid of it forever. Spoiler, it fucking didn't at all. Again, no surprise. So I forget if it was before or after the deep scan, but there was a point where I was searching through my files, specifically in my app data file and like the 3 folders underneath that. And I was looking through like a bunch of shit that could have been like new or the virus. I found multiple folders and shit that had exes and whatever that were definitely viruses. Some of them weren't. I think they were just like temporary like cached folders, whatever, that were at least safe to delete. But I still delete them anyway, just in case. But yeah, a lot of them were virus or like just blatant virus things, and yeah, it was not good. So, but either way, that night, Saturday night, I went to bed thinking, all right, everything's fine. I got the virus off my computer. I changed all my passwords. We're good. And then I wake up Saturday morning. It was about 8 o'clock. And I was like, okay, well, you know, I don't have to go into work until later tonight, so I have a little bit more time. I can sleep in, enjoy my morning. But before that, I wanted to roll over, you know, check the time, see what time it was, make sure I had enough time. And I was like, okay, 8 o'clock. But I noticed something a little bit odd. I had like a whole bunch of Instagram notifications, like a whole ton of people like texting me like just all at once, and I'm like, what is going on? Like, what is happening? So I open up Instagram. Lo and behold, I forgot to change my Instagram password. My Instagram got hacked. So every
For
single
an Elon
person,
Musk crypto.
yeah,
Fucking.
every single person on my Instagram, I think that I follow, got sent 2 to 3 pictures
Yep.
of this tweet by Elon Musk promoting his new crypto casino.
Which I don't even
Um,
think was like an official thing.
More than likely not.
As
No.
much of a fucking moron as Elon Musk is, I don't think that he is sending fucking AI bots to go hack people's Instagram accounts with which to
Yeah.
promote fucking
Yeah. No.
crypto scams.
Yeah. No. It's no. And it not only did it send it to everyone I'm following, but why do I hear rain? I'm in the end. What the fuck? I'm gonna fucking slip into the back rooms here in a minute.
Amen.
But yeah, it not only did it send it 2 to 3 times to everyone I'm following on Instagram over the course of the night at random intervals in the middle of the night, it also posted to my story and posted it on my account. And I got all these messages, and I was like, God fucking damn it, I forgot to change my Instagram account password. So I had to do that, and then I was thinking of like, oh, what else could I have missed? I think I remembered my Facebook. I think it needed changed, which because I don't fucking use that shit like ever. It's like, oh yeah, Facebook. I might need to change that. So I changed a bunch of other shit, and was replying to all these people, being like, no, no, it's fine. I just got hacked. I'm good now. I had to post on my story. I had to delete all the shit that was on my story and on my profile, and I was clearing everything up, and I never got to go back to sleep. And it was so annoying. It was ruined my morning. And then I went to work that day, and I don't think I even turned on my computer that day. I just went to work, came home, went to bed, whatever. So I was just over it. I was like, this is fucking annoying. So stressful, whatever. I'm done. And then Sunday rolls around. Because we're not done there. We're not done yet, obviously. The virus is still on my computer. And I don't know it. Sunday rolls around. I still don't open my computer in the morning. I'm kind of just avoiding it at this point. I just don't want to have to deal with it. But I get home Sunday night, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna boot on my computer, eat my food, watch some fucking YouTube or some shit, whatever. And I turn on my computer, and I notice, oh, that's weird. All the icons on my taskbar are just gone. Even like hovering over them, it's not like the image isn't loading, it's just the icon is just completely not there. And also, all of my startup applications just aren't opening. Like I have Opera GX set to automatically open every time my computer opens, and that wasn't happening. So I was like, okay, that's obviously not supposed to happen. So something's wrong. And of course, when an issue similar to that arises, it's more than likely due to a virus, which I knew immediately. And I was like, well, I still have the virus. Windows Defender didn't do fucking jack shit at all remotely, even in the slightest. Great. And actually, before I even go further than that, I almost completely forgot. On Sunday, right before, like as I was getting ready to go to work, I get another email. Amazon, your purchase was your payment method was declined for this purchase. I didn't place a purchase. What is this? Go in. There's an order for a $10 Xbox gift card. Oh, great. I forgot to change my Amazon account. Awesome. So I had to change my Amazon password quick and sign everyone out. I still have to cancel that order because Amazon's weird and it's like I probably something to defend against like their gift card fraud for them, but it doesn't matter if it's fraud on like a customer account. You have to call into the fucking or message in to the fucking support team and get that done. You can't just cancel the fucking order. even though I don't know, it's just fucking bullshit. So that was really fun having to do that, and there's still even more accounts that I forgot passwords, and still probably more that I am not remembering. But back to the nighttime when I'm at home and the virus is still on my computer. I'm like, okay, well, shit, how am I gonna fix this issue of no icons, no fucking startup applications? Luckily, still my desktop and all the icons on there, so I opened up the recycling bin to get to the file explorer, went to the app data file or folder again, went into this 3 subfolders, and found a whole bunch of fucking malware, bunch of fucking evil bullshit, and I deleted it all. And oh wait, actually, yeah, no, sorry, I completely forgot. Saturday night, I did get it on my computer Saturday night. Saturday night when I booted up my computer, I ran the Windows scan, and it still said there's a virus. So I was like, okay, Windows sucks. I'm not using Windows Defender, it sucks. And I download Malwarebytes. And get Malwarebytes in, quick scan. It says, yeah, there's a Trojan, it gets rid of it. And I'm like, okay, it's gone for real this time. And that's what happened Saturday night. I went to bed Saturday night thinking, okay, it's gone for real this time once more. Still very skeptical though. And of course it wasn't, because, as I've already said, Sunday night, it's still back. The evil shit was back. But I think in the process of doing whatever the fuck it did to my taskbar and shit, it kind of like revealed itself and made it vulnerable, because after I deleted that, that was pretty much the virus was gone. Because I noticed that there was deep scans, or there was a deep scan for Malwarebytes as well, and I only noticed that after I deleted the files in the app data folders. But after I did I did 2 deep scans with Malwarebytes, and one of them being in safe mode. Both times it did flag something, but it was a false positive. I looked it up. Very common false positives. But it never detected the virus or another virus in the computer at all whatsoever. Throughout like the past few days, I've still like went through all the app data folders, making sure that none of the malware like came back in any form. Like I've just been searching through all the folders like very, very aggressively, just desperately trying to make sure that the virus is gone. And I've been doing like frequent like scans with the Malwarebytes and stuff, and it keeps saying that I'm good. So I'm very positive that I'm like 99% positive that I'm virus free completely. It's gone forever. We're good. And the Minecraft server's fixed. So the good news just keeps coming. It's pretty freaking sweet.
What a fucking awesome.
Oh.
Yeah, no, that's was it Saturday night that I was streaming the
Sunday night
creative version? It was Sunday night.
Because it was while I was doing one of the deep scans with Malwarebytes.
Yeah.
Because I joined on my phone.
Yeah. Like I went through so many different phases of thinking that I had a basic kind of like I could guess what was going on. Only to immediately be proven wrong. At first, when I noticed that Joe's Instagram got hacked, I thought, oh, he clicked on the phishing link from some like porn scam bot or some shit. Which I don't think Joe would actually do that. After this, I might have my doubts actually, but well,
it's on second thought.
But that was a funny possibility that I thought of.
Yeah.
But then when he joined on his phone, I was like, oh, that's interesting. And suddenly I thought something happened that made you so mad that you just unbelievably fucking hulked out on your fucking computer and broke the whole thing.
Nah, I don't think I could bring
No.
myself to destroy that much worth of machinery.
Well, that and like it. I don't. I don't think I could ever get mad enough to destroy something so sentimental to me. And
Yeah,
I'd imagine that you're
yeah.
probably about the same.
Keyboards and mice are fairly
Oh,
replaceable.
yeah.
You know, they all look the same,
Whoa.
but
Whoa.
yeah,
What's
and
that about, buddy?
they all serve the same purpose.
Whoa! Anyway. But
And
yeah,
remember that
no,
fucking shit.
everything that I could have possibly thought was just wrong. And like I couldn't help but put myself in that situation. You know, with when I had that browser hijacker Trojan, I got it from BlueStacks, which is a emulator that allows you to play like Android games on your computer. Except BlueStacks, despite working, like it does work. It's just not very good. It has very bad security. So that kind of sucks. It is what it is. But I thought about like I I can't imagine that happening to me and how I would react, let alone going to work while that is actively plaguing my mind. That part drove me up the fucking wall. I genuinely could not fathom that.
Yeah,
Like that's
it was
just
bad.
fucking awful.
It was, yeah.
But yeah, it's all hunky dory now.
It is. Thank God.
It's all hunky dory.
It was awful.
Yeah. And I kept saying like, Joe, I'm so fucking sorry that happened to you.
Yeah.
That it makes my fucking skin crawl. Yeah, it was fucked up.
A little bit, yeah, but uh,
In other
definitely
news,
could have been way worse. Yeah.
yeah. In other news, that was the part that really fucking got me. Was again the idea of like your bank shit being taken or something like that.
Yeah.
That
No.
fucked with me,
Yeah. I froze my card immediately, so nothing would happen.
which was very smart and kind of
Indeed.
surprised me given everything else that you chose not to do.
Yeah. Well, being broke, I've kind of been more protective of my bank account.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
It's like, okay, shit's go. Like, information is leaked. First thing I'm doing is locking my card so nothing can happen. Because I don't know what sites have my card, what sites are getting leaked, what's going on.
Yeah.
You're not having my money.
What little of it there is.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't blame you one bit. But no, I'm glad you saved, because I've started a new project that I think you'll like when it's complete. I think you'll like... you're probably going to see it before it's complete, but I think you'll like it, regardless.
Yeah.
But, yeah, in other news, Battlefield 6. A player was refunded the game by Steam after 470 hours of playing.
Fuck.
Which is... it's crazy. Like, that's kind of... Steam doesn't do that. I even tried refunding Battlefield 6 after my, like, 200 hours in it. And I was not... Yeah, exactly. I was not so lucky. And I even cited the same reasons as this guy, but whatever. But the reason that Steam granted him that refund is because Battlefield 6 has started... Well, EA has started removing game modes from the game. And this is something that I've noticed since launch, where things in the menu would kind of shift around. One of my favorite things to do was All-Out Warfare. I would click on that and just be thrust into the biggest game modes: Escalation, Conquest, Rush. It's nice. Domination. Well, that would move around and then eventually just not be there anymore. And then I noticed that it would happen to other game, like actual just specific game modes. And then recently that happened to Rush and Domination and a few other game modes. Now, Rush is a massive part of Battlefield. It is... You scared the fuck out of me. It looked like you, like, zoomed... Oh! Is that what I think it is?
Yeah, baby.
Oh, baby. And I can combine this with my other one?
Is your other one netherite already?
Yes.
But you'll have to turn that one netherite.
Okay.
But honestly, you could probably just throw, like... I think it only needs, like, 2 enchantments, like, on breaking, and then maybe just efficiency 5, so... Oh, well... Okay.
Well...
Might have to do that again.
Yep. But yeah, Rush is like one of the most popular game modes in every Battlefield game ever. And it's not just moved somewhere. It's completely removed from the game. You cannot select it in your custom search. Dude.
I'm sorry.
So that has a lot of people very rightfully pissed off. The Steam reviews are now mixed, and I assume that they're only going to plummet further.
We're back up.
Thank you. And
I'm back in the end.
yeah, so it's bad. It's so bad that Steam... Oh my god, yeah. It's so bad that Steam gave a dude a refund after having played for
Fuck.
470 fucking hours.
Do you still have that pickaxe?
Nope. Well, easy come, easy go.
Yeah. I might just spawn one in, because that is unfair. It just got deleted by the server.
I know, but I'm
found
not...
it legitimately.
I'm not that married to it. I'll be alright. Thank you. You know, if you happen to find one on your travels, then awesome, but don't go out of your way.
I mean, I don't have to travel very far into the text commands to find one.
Fair enough. Or, better, if you wanted to just give me a Silk Touch book so I could just put it on the netherite pickaxe that I already have.
Yeah, we'll just do that.
Thank you.
Thanks. Yeah. Alright. You still at your base?
No, I'll be there in a minute.
Alright, well, I'll be waiting.
Fucking freak.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I just think that's interesting, and... Like, I don't get how... This is Battlefield's best launch since Battlefield 1.
What?
Thank you so much.
Indeed.
Very happy.
Disconnect and reconnect real quick so you keep it.
That's a good idea.
Just in case.
Like, Battlefield 6 beat Call of Duty. Which, this was the same sort of circumstance that happened with Battlefield 1. Battlefield 1 launched at the same time as Infinite Warfare. Call of Duty was at an all-time low. And Battlefield was, like, as hype as it could possibly get for Battlefield 1. Same thing happened with fucking 6. For different reasons. But the exact same thing happened. Black Ops 6 had just... Black Ops 7 had just released, and everyone fucking hated. It's still sitting at mostly negative reviews on Steam, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
And... So, again, very similar circumstance. Call of Duty's at an all-time low. And... Like, it feels like they pried defeat from the jaws of victory. Where they had a absolute fuck ton of feedback. Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That pickaxe that you gave me is in my chest at 50k.
Interesting. Did you put it there before the evil one happened?
I don't think I did. I don't think I did.
No. You can keep either one. Doesn't matter.
Has efficiency and efficiency 4 and unbreaking 3, which is also what Minecraft Pocket Edition has. So I'll just get rid of the diamond one.
Well, actually, if you want,
it has mending.
Yeah, if you want, you can keep the pickaxe. You can get mending, and if you combine them, it'll have efficiency 5. You'll just have to get another netherite ingot.
I don't want to do that. It's
Yeah.
plenty efficient
Yeah,
enough.
might as well just get the just keep the book then, because you can get. I think I have an efficiency villager. You can buy and get efficiency 5 on it.
Yeah. Minecraft Pocket Edition now has Silk Touch. And will someday have mending.
Yeah, that's also you can buy that real fucking cheap.
Yeah, dirt cheap. Quite happy about this.
Oh yeah.
Thank you very much, Joe. So either way, wasn't for nothing.
Yep.
Got there in the end.
I get it in the end.
I'm actually wondering if I might have picked it up in one of the end towers. I don't think I did, because I don't think I picked up a diamond pickaxe. But that would be funny. But no, that had the exact same enchantments as the other one. So I don't know.
Bleh.
But, yeah, no. EA and DICE have burned through all of their goodwill for Battlefield 6, and it's gotten to a point now where, like, I was playing a good bit today and yesterday, and, like, it is very frequent that you will be just stuck waiting for the server to be populated with even 32 players. Which sucks. A while back, they started putting a shit ton of bots in lobbies, which is not a good thing. That is not a healthy sign for a video game. But it is what it is, you know. I'm not entirely upset that my purchase didn't get refunded. It is what it is. I still do enjoy Battlefield 6, and I was having fun today. But there is a lot about it that is just, like, how could you fuck this up? I don't know how you could possibly pry defeat from the jaws of victory when you were so, like, your teeth were so fucking deeply sunk in. Like, you had everything. Everyone was rooting for you, and you still managed to fuck it up. How do you do that? I don't get it. But again, is what it is. I still enjoy the game. I'm not gonna whine about it. I still think that I got my $70 worth, I think. And I'll probably still continue playing it. But, yeah. That's all I've got. Joe?
How long have we been going?
Quite some time. Hour and 17 minutes.
Yeah. I think it's a good place to end. I do have, like, another work story, but might as well say that for next week, because next week I probably won't have fucking jack shit.
Yeah.
So.
And same here. I really had to fucking dig deep for those.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you everyone for watching StenchCast. The 2 people possibly that are watching, thank you. We've been StenchCast. We have a funny Discord which you could join through the link and the biography of the StenchCast.
I just
YouTube
placed
channel.
a smooth stone block, a regular stone block, and got kind of pissed off because I knew it'd be cobblestone when I mined it, and then remembered I have a silk touch pickaxe now. Sorry, continue.
And I mined with the wrong pickaxe anyway. It was still cobblestone.
Yeah. No, I did it.
Yeah. But yeah, with the funny epic Discord, free to join. Come chat, say hi, hello. We have our main channels, which you most likely have come from. Go watch those videos if you haven't, and if you have, do it again because they're that good.
Absolutely.
We do. They're great. They're great.
Yeah, it's what that hangout was.
Yeah, it was. We were funny. We used to be funny.
Hey, come on now.
I mean, like, funnier, I guess. Like, there were some fucking bangers.
Yeah.
But, I mean, come on. You think we're still in our prime of take a shit? Boom.
Yeah.
That shit.
And you know, I don't do gaming videos anymore, and you're never fucking on.
Yeah. Well, I had a little bit of a virus trouble to help support that.
Yeah.
But yeah, this has been Funny StenchCast. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next week if you decide to watch next week's episode. And you got anything else to add at the end here?
No.
All right. We'll see you guys later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.